All right, I'm in Cali. Just finished my appointment, and I'm already, so it's just barely 12 o'clock, and my appointment was at 11:30. I got here a little bit early, went up early, because I noticed that the parking lot was super full, and I'm like, if it's busy in there, I don't want to be waiting all afternoon for basic ass results. So I went up early. Ultrasound, nothing to write home about. I still have a big ass cyst, and it looks to be bigger. And I say this every time, but it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it is really causing a problem, I think, with the now one follicle that I have. It's still there, but it has not grown. So that, and there's no other follicles that have popped up in the meantime. So we are going to be working on this one follicle because it still wants to be here, which means that it just needs the right setup to grow, right? So what I'm trying to say is that my hormones are good. My FSH went back down. Everything else looks good. My estrogen has gone up slightly. Everything looks good. It's just the growth of the follicle at this point is not changing at all. Not bad, not good news either. So now I'm switching my estrogen to every other day and continuing to take the progesterone, the Provera, every day. So I actually need to call the pharmacy and have them fill the prescription. It's not an emergency because I have at least one for tonight, and I can put the order in online and pick it up tomorrow after work or at lunch or something. But yeah, no new news. And I'm trying not to be in my head about it because, again, it's too soon in the game to be all huffy puffy about things, because we know this. We know that with me, the hardest part is getting to the egg retrieval. That is the hardest part. And this is my 4th appointment in. I have to come right back on Monday. We know that this part is hard. So I just need to chill. It was rough for me last night and this morning getting on the road. I really, really did not want to drive and come here because I'm just tired as fuck. I'm tired as fuck. And I'm trying to like self-talk and be like, you know what? It's fine. Just, keep going. Stay positive, but also don't have any expectations because that makes it harder. And just keep going. So that aside, I tried out something different today because I didn't pack a proper lunch. And I didn't feel like eating I wanted Chick-fil-A, and I probably should have spent less money than I just did on Chick-fil-A, but also I'm like, I don't need to be eating like this. But also, did I get a burrito, a fat ass burrito? I did. With French fries on it. Was it Fat Sal's? No. Did I pay $15 for a non-Fat Sal's burrito? Yes, I did. Is it nasty? No, it's not. Is it making my stomach rumble? Yes, it is. I don't know if I was kind of excited to go to this place. I went to Chronic Tacos in a new neighborhood that I've not been to before, but I think I'm going to start exploring that side because they have a lot of things over there. So I went to Chronic Tacos. I was excited about it because it looked bomb as hell online. But then kind of disappointed because I went in there and I asked for a specific burrito, like their new signature burrito, and he didn't know how to make it. He was trying to think in his head and look around for the ingredients, and I'm like, okay. So I probably didn't even get the signature burrito because he didn't know what was in it, and I couldn't remember everything that was in it, but I also don't work there, so I wasn't expected to make my own burrito. And then the ladies that were like finishing up, basically it was like a Chipotle situation. He started it, and then chick down the way added stuff on it. She was asking me what all I wanted on it, and I'm like, what all comes on this particular signature burrito? So then they just weren't paying attention, and I'm like, okay, I probably won't come here again, but at least I tried something new. I found another Korean fried chicken spot that I was thinking about, but I'm like, there's a lot of eateries around here that I'm interested in trying. The problem is it's not like road trippable. It's not handheld, a bowl. It's like a sit down and don't make a mess place. It's like pho and ramen and salads and this is and that, like full on meals where you need to be sitting and like focused and have both hands and not be driving on the highway. So that's why it's like, damn, I'm tired of eating at the same place, which would be like Chick-fil-A or Ike's sandwiches, or chicken wings aren't necessarily road trippable, but I make them road trippable. But I like to save my Korean fried chicken for special occasions, i.e. a retrieval or a transfer. Anyways, while I'm yapping my gums, I've already made my appointment. I've had my call. Everything's uploaded to the portal. I need to get on the road. It's lunchtime. I need to try and make it through this traffic because traffic on the way in was atrocious. And I need that not to be the case on the way out. I want to make it home at a decent time so I can get my ass in the bed and go to work tomorrow. So that's what we're going to do. That's the update. LH was what, like 12, 13. FSH was 20. No, it went back down from 28. It went back down. Like 19 or something. And then estrogen was 178. So one follicle, still barely a 7 millimeter. Big ass cyst, which was like, she measured it at 32 today. So yeah, I'm about to go home. Bye. I'm so tired. Can you tell? I just want to climb back in bed and get another 2.5 hours of sleep. Oh, help me. Bags, go away. Okay, good morning. Let's make tea and go to work. Ooh, juicy. Moment of truth. I didn't want it raw, so it's not going to be pink like it's supposed to be. I don't know if I'm supposed to cut it or slice it. There's still a little pink in there. Yeah, there's still enough pink for my comfort. Like I eat raw tuna and sushi. This is the first time that I've ever made my own tuna steak. And I'm not playing around with like rawness. But when you cook it all the way, it flakes. So that's what's happening right now. It smells good. There is a little bit of pink in the middle. So, I don't know, is that considered medium rare? It's more cooked than medium rare. in my opinion. I don't know what that next step up is, but okay. I mean, I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I'm fine with it. It doesn't smell seasoned because it's not. See what I mean? So let's season it. However, I just tasted a little piece because, like I said, it smells really good. I tasted a little piece and it tastes good. It's got flavor already. And this was just soy sauce and like some smoked flavoring and the sesame seeds and the olive oil or whatever. But let's go ahead and take this little sauce that I made and drizzle it. I mean, let me see. It might not even need this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it because I made it. Let's see here. Can I even get it with one hand? 2 hands? Hold on. I mean, that should do it. I don't want to over flavor it because the salad that it's going on is going to have a lot of flavor. Okay, wait. Before I do anything more, let me just try a little piece. Even better. Oh, that's going to be good. That's gonna be good with all the salad flavors. I'm gonna go ahead and use the rest of it, and I'm also going to stretch. I'm gonna stretch this tuna because I'm only gonna need like maybe 2 to 3 slices per salad. That is delightful. Of Q-tips. That's crazy. Good morning. Damn it, my hair, bro. I mean, why? Maybe if I put a little something. Because other than this, I'm fine with it. Pomade. Because it's not, we all know water. Water, that's going to fuck it up. Don't do that, E. Don't do that. Do this. It's too early for me to be growling in the morning. And not even like that. All I want is for this front part to be over here. Over here and in the back like this. And the rest of this can just mind its business. But it doesn't look like that on the camera. Maybe it does. I didn't roll my hair last night because I was so fucking tired from getting in. So tired. I just showered, ate dinner, and then went to sleep. I'm gonna probably this weekend. That looks crazy, boots. I'm probably gonna wash my hair on Saturday because this stuff right here is working too good and it's screwing with my routine. Let me show you real quick because I do have to go. This Nexus Epic Shine is what I used. It's Epic Shine anti-humidity spray. And when I tell you it's anti-humidity and anti-heat and anti-everything, it is. It really is. And while I love that for like a straight like blowout, when I'm trying to like heat curl. I mean, this is just driving me. Just leave it like that, right? When I'm trying to heat curl and then pin curl my hair, it should be much easier than it has been. I'm just gonna leave it because it really doesn't look that bad in person as it does. I mean, it does look a little stringy here, but it doesn't look super crazy. Anyways, what was I doing? Oh, I was getting a Q-tip because I found a little biatch on my apple tree, my apple leaf. I'm also putting the water on for tea and packing my lunch and figuring out what I'm gonna have for breakfast and trying to work on time after I stop by the mailbox because it's been a few days. I'm trying to do too much and it's not gonna happen. Let me just get this bugger off my apple tree. Look. Kindly get your bitch ass off my apple tree. This Q-tip is dipped in alcohol, so burn, baby, burn. I had to put it over here because it's entirely too big to fit in my kitchen window now. It needed more space to grow. And I put it over here because it's where you can get the most sun. And now it's stalled. What the? There's another one. Okay. That's the apple tree that is the super runt of the 3 that lived. But it's still hanging in. It's still hanging in here. And it looks like there's some additional movement here and more pests. But I'm not so much worried about that one because it's just a runt. So if it decides it wants to check out of here one day, I wouldn't be mad because there's always a runt. Oh, golly. Okay. Okay, I definitely want a banana for breakfast this morning. Or for snack. No, I want it this morning. I need fruit this morning. I need to make tea. I had what do you call it? Chai yesterday on the road. So today at work, and because I'm super tired, I want matcha. And for brekkie, I wanted pancakes. It's Tuesday, so I will not have NAD plus since I had it yesterday. Okay. All right. Let's get these out of the way. I do need to check my blood pressure, and I haven't checked my blood sugar in a while. I probably should do that. But again, too much this morning. So I don't know. trash out. Tea is being made. Scarf this down real quick. Am I going to take lunch? Yes, I am. The problem is that it's smelly as fuck. All the food that I made over the weekend is really smelly. Starting with that kale breakfast, it's nothing but 2 different types of kale and sweet potatoes and like eggs and sausage and all that stuff. And it smells like butt really badly. Really bad. I mean, it's delicious, but it smells like butt. And so I won't be taking that to the office. I had some last night when I came in because I just wanted something hot, and I had already had a salad. I took a salad on the road. When I tell you, when I opened that refrigerator, I'm like, what in here died? When I couldn't find it, I was like, oh, whatever. Open up my bowl, and that's what it was. And then I microwaved it, but it still smells like butt in here from last night. And every time I open the fridge. So definitely won't be taking that to work. They will be pissed. That's worse than like bringing fish. Like you don't bring broccoli and you don't bring stuff that smells like butt, because that doesn't go away. Blueberry pancakes are hitting right now. I didn't want any meat or like meatballs or anything to go along with this. I just wanted the cake. Now I can't check my blood sugar. I forgot. Damn it. I'll check my blood pressure later today. Oh, berries are hot. Oh, I was supposed to have motherfucking quinoa and stuff for breakfast. I totally forgot. I would say that I should take that for lunch instead, but I need to eat this tuna. So, I want to say something, but I want you to see my face. I'm just sitting here eating and taking up video time. Actually, let me just get my thoughts together, get out the door, and I'll talk to you later. All right? Sorry, I can't do it right now. in. Oh. Forgot about that. Okay, if I leave now, I can make the mailbox. Let's go. Okay. Excuse me. All right. I guess I'll just turn you down. All right. So baby is doing okay. I'm worried about her lately because she needed an oil change. She still needs an oil change, but it's fine now. I mean, I haven't gotten one for her, but she's at 10%, and I thought she was going to be at negative 0%, so it's fine. Since I have to go back on Friday, I need to certainly take her in. I need to drop her off sometime today, or is that a computer outside? I need to drop her off sometime today or tomorrow because I just need her to be okay. And so she's fine. And then there's another tire that I'm gonna probably need to replace, but okay, let's get to the mailbox. So, you know how this morning I was like, my hair, and I'm just gonna make the best of it and whatever, right? How about this new warm body this morning? This new temporary warm body. Like, I walk in and, like, here's the thing, okay? Fuck, I'm not a morning person. Everybody that knows me knows that. And I'm not to say that people just need to, like, know my fucking rules and, like, handle me appropriately. Although I would love that. I would love if everybody just, like, knew my rules and just handled me with respect, like they should. Like, in the morning, buzz off until a certain time of day. Or better yet, just, like, let me come in and set my stuff down and, like, get situated before you, like, start coming up to me with a bunch of shit. If I walk in and I say good morning, hey, how's it going? And I've got my stuff. Let me get to my shit and get settled before you come in peeking around talking about, hey, whoop de whoop whoop, who are you, blah blah blah, I'm blah blah blah. Okay, great. I'm still like, let me get in. Let me get in. So it was that kind of a situation today. And it was just me and said miscellaneous warm body. Everybody else was either not in or somewhere else, right? So I'm like putting my stuff away and they come right in, just like, oh, we haven't had the chance to meet and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, obviously I wasn't here yesterday. And like, no, like awkward. No, we haven't. And that's fine. I'll get to it. So they're like, oh, you looked so tired. Are you okay? And I like wasn't expecting that. Like, who says shit like that? Who first thing in the morning comments on how somebody looks let alone says, oh, you look really tired, and then proceeds to ask them if they're okay. Like, bitch, you look so bad that I have to ask you if you're gonna, like, are you okay? Leave me alone. It's just hair. Like, why would I won't say, why would somebody bring up somebody's potential bad hair day? Like, you don't think they see their hair? You don't think and also I'm caught off guard by you being a miscellaneous warm body, and like I expected you today, but you're all up in my Kool-Aid first thing in the morning, and I'm just trying to get settled and get in. What you expect me to do? Like walk right up to your temporary desk and be like, oh hey, and stop and like chit chat it up with you? Like, I don't give a fuck. You're not a temporary warm body for our side of what we need to do for the business. You're over here. So, I mean, it's not crucial or necessary or needed or wanted to, like, you know what I mean? Like, just leave me alone. And yes, I'm tired as fuck, but that's none of your business, nor your place to say so. Like, if I would have said, no, actually, blah, 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 what were you going to do? Go sit down? So that like was the first thing that set me off. The second thing that set me off is changes. How many times do I have to say it? Leave me alone and my little corner and my space alone. I think it's so incredibly rude to tinker around, touch stuff, move stuff, use other people's shit. You have your own desk. You have your own office, you have your own tools, you have your own space that nobody disrupts. Nobody. I don't even go in your area or blah, blah. I don't touch your stuff. I mind my business. I mind my space. Why can't everybody else fucking do the same? So after that weird comment, an unnecessary ass comment from this person, not necessary ass person, saying, hey, you look really tired, are you okay? Then I noticed that my shit is moved around on my desk, and that's just so fucking disrespectful. Leave my stuff alone. I'm gone for one day. Keep your paws off my stuff. Is it bothering you that much to where you have to move my stuff? Mind your own stuff. Mind your own space and your own business, and it wouldn't bother you. Like, why am I bothering you? And I've told people this over and over, that it feels like when things get changed in the 5 milliseconds that I'm gone, I feel out of control of my space. Like I have no privacy. Leave my shit alone. It was to the point where I'm like, I'm boiling. I'm so frustrated. I'm like tears are welling up in my eyes just based off of those two things. Like, I'm already worked up. Okay. Then a third thing, it was just like thing after thing after thing. And this is why I hate like when I'm gone, I'm usually never gone for like, this is why why I only need one day when I go to these appointments, because if I take multiple days or I'm not there to control and maintain the atmosphere of work and just my shit, it gets touched. It gets mishandled in a way that's fucking annoying. Minuscule shit, like, just don't. And then we get to the work part of it, and you're telling difficult ass people that I'm in the middle of working thing with that things are being handled and all is good and all is good. It's not. All is not good. And for you to just like jump into my side of the business and fuck shit up that way is annoying, because you have your own lane that is specifically just for you. Only you can handle this lane's ass shit. Like, only you can handle that shit. Why are you crossing over into my lane and mucking about? It's not good. And this is a very difficult person that I've already been working with, and they know good and fuck well that it wasn't all good, because I was working with them on Friday before I left, telling them what I needed from them, and they're like dead silence. It's such a very specific and personal situation that what I'm saying right now to you is not making sense. And I know that, and it's just going to have to be that because this is like work related shit. But this particular individual is such an asshat on purpose to me. They refuse to comply and handle simple ass business shit or respond or act like a normal fucking human being when it comes to me. So if you do something incorrect, I'm going to correct you so that we can get said small ass motherfucking task accomplished. And so for you to not acknowledge it or respond to me on said day before I left, and then for this warm body to say, oh, everything is good. Everything is not good. You didn't read any fucking notes. You didn't look in any of the situations. You didn't check. You didn't click on the thing to see if it was actually handled. You just ran your mouth and said to them that it was handled. And guess what? They responded to that person right away and said, oh yeah, thank you. You know good and damn well it's not handled. Because what did I say? What did I say on Friday? What did I say? It's that kind of disrespect that gets on my nerves. And when it gets to that point where I like have done all that I can do, I'm like tug of warring with people for little time sucking ass things. I'm done. I'm hands off. You fucking fix it now. You opened your mouth. You inserted yourself in this situation where you had no business and fucked it up even more. I still don't have what I need. You can't do what you need to do because I didn't get what I needed so that you could do what you need to do. Now you handle it. You handle it. So that was the third thing. And it was just on and on and on. Shit was happening. And I was just over it. Now, normally a day like this would be just irritating. And I would get through it and it would be fine. But the fact that I'm doubled up on meds right now, meaning hormones, it like intensifies the shit show that is my everyday. Normally, like I can handle it. Like, yeah, it's annoying, but I just get through it. Hopped up on hormones makes me want to cry while I'm fighting someone. Not because I'm sad, but because I'm so frustrated. That's how I felt this morning. Like I already, like, okay, so yesterday I didn't do enough. Maybe I did. I don't fucking know. Like the days are starting to blur together. Yesterday was my appointment. It was like my 5th or 6th. I think it's my 5th. And the cyst is still there. It's not getting any bigger or any smaller. They called it stable. It's still like 32 fucking millimeters, which is big as fuck. And it took forever for her to find the follicle that we're holding on to. She was almost about to write it off and say that it wasn't there. But my girl, the one who knows her shit, who was actually training another doctor while I was in there. I don't know if I said that or not. But I go in and my favorite ultrasound tech pulls me back. And then there's this like tall ass doctor in my face introducing herself. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? Okay, hi. So we like do this greeting in the hallway. And then the ultrasound tech is like, oh, Dr. such and such is going to be joining us. And I'm like, fuck, for what? Because in my mind, I'm like, you never see the doctor unless something's wrong or you pay the money to like request the doctor. You just never see the doctor. You only deal with the techs, the nurses, the frontliners, right? So the fact that this doctor was coming into my appointment, I'm like, fuck. They're either wanting to experiment on me or give me some bad news, like, bitch, you're so bad, like, we have to cut you loose. Like, all these things are running through my mind of like, okay, why is there a doctor that I've never heard of or seen before coming into my appointment? So basically, this is a new doctor that's joining my particular clinic, working with my actual doctor. And she was learning the ropes and the client or the patients. And my ultrasound tech was like training her on how to do the machine or whatever. And she knows her shit. I like her and the other one, even though the other one, we have like a difficult relationship. I like her. She knows her shit, but she is a rough one. Anyways, so even the one my favorite one that knows her shit, she was having trouble finding that particular follicle that we're holding on to. And she almost wrote it off. And she's like, wait, let me just look a little further, a little deeper. So this was a longer appointment, but she did find that hoe. She found it, and it hadn't grown or anything. So based off of my blood work and her locating the follicle still, the doctor was like, oh, okay, cool. Come back in a few days. So I was there yesterday, Monday. They want me back on Friday. He's like, oh, okay, we're going to 2.5 times your medication starting immediately. So I was like, they were like, start another dose as soon as you can, and then another dose when you get home tonight, and then double dose it in the morning and in the evening. And I'm like, shit. So my ass, I get home when I get home. I didn't bring my meds with me because like there's no need for me to bring said hormones on the road with me if right now I'm on a schedule, a nightly schedule. I'm like, there's no need for me to bring it. Now I'm gonna have to start bringing it because they could change it anytime. I didn't have it with me last night. So the part where they're like, oh, take the meds immediately, like as soon as you can, and then again in the evening, I was like, well, I can't do that. I get home just before 7 o'clock. I take a dose, and then my normal dose is between 8 and 10. So I take a dose at 7 o'clock, and then I take another dose like 9:30. No, 8:30. So that's a lot of fucking hormones for me in a short amount of time. And then I wake up and I take another dose. That's this morning. Bitch, so I'm already sent. I wake up sent. And then my hair has been like a frustrating thing for the past, as long as it's been like this, because I told you that like Nexus shit did a little bit too good of a job and it's just been trash, right? I'm not going to do my hair until the weekend. And I don't necessarily want to wash it and wear it in a curly ponytail right now because that takes up a lot of time and strength that I don't have right now. I have to get my brush through that shit every morning, and I cannot deal with it, which is why I'm still doing this. I know I keep going back and forth on if I'm going to have the summer ponytail and just leave it curly or if I'm going to keep doing this. I don't know. And I don't care right now. But so yeah, I woke up sent. My hair is not doing right. And then I'm just bombarded with all this shit first thing in the morning. And that's one way to send me. It was to the point at work where I had to, let's close the door and let's have a conversation. And I'm just letting you know where I'm at right now and what I need. We had that conversation. Stop, please. So we had that. I did a little bit of work, and then we had like a 2-hour outing, Jeez. Sorry, I got a text message. Was it a 2-hour meeting? Yeah, it was a 2.5-hour meeting in a couple different places. It's hot as fuck out here in Arizona right now. It's dry and hot, like scorching. Thank goodness I don't like this other temporary warm body in the office. I have Wednesday and Thursday to deal with them, and then Friday I'm out. And it just so happens that there's a work event for all the people in my position on Friday. And they were like, oh, are you going to that? And I'm like, no, thank God. And this is the other part, like, I realize that I'm an asshole. Like, I can be asshole-ish. I can be. It's really because I want to be left alone. I've told you guys this. I just want to be left alone. I don't know how many times I can say that I'm a shy, introverted person. Like, you don't need to be all up in my face and in my grill. And this is what I was telling the other warm body. It's like, we have similar energies in the sense of like, as much as we want to be left alone by everybody, all the people are attracted to us for some reason, and I don't get it. They're curious. They want to be they want to be at our table. They want to chat it up with us. Da, 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 da. It's like not only everybody, but it's like everybody who's like a polar opposite of me, or like just high energy ass people who are just like, ah. It's energy sucking. And I'm someone who needs peace in the morning, peace and solitude. I just wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready. And you know how people are, oh, such and such is so nice. It'll be fine. I'm like, nice don't mean shit to me. Somebody said, nice is what you do, not who you are. Nice is a verb. It's what you do. Kindness, being kind is who you are, or something. Yeah, something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I totally fucks with that. I like that a lot. Don't say the word nice to me as you're like describing somebody, because what am I going to do with that? Everybody's nice. Crazy people are nice. No. I don't think I'm nice. I'm kind, but I'm not nice. I don't go out of my way to express niceness. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not something that I'm accustomed to doing. At least like in my recent years. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to be in your face trying to make nice and da 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 da. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to be kind. I'm going to try and be helpful. I'm going to do my best to not be unhelpful or mean. I say all that to say that this is kind of what I was afraid of. Oh, damn, for real? I'm looking at my plants, I'm sorry, and I'm just noticing shit happening. The kids have been moving around and doing stuff. And that's about to piss me off because you hear me talking about stuff moving while I'm not looking or away. And Rhodes has smooth fallen all the way over well into somebody else's space, and that's not where he's supposed to be. So I need to check on that. Phoenix has a new leaf growing, and I'm keeping my eye on it because he has the bugs. Also, Falcon has 2 new leaves growing, and I have to keep my eye on that because he has the bugs. 7 has a new leaf coming, and that leaf is coming rather quickly. I don't think I've ever seen 7 put out a leaf post haste the way that he's doing right now. Everybody's doing fine. Big boy is still in a coma. I pray for him every day. I hope he's going to be all right. The next time he gets water, I am going to put some fertilizer in it, some liquid fertilizer, to see if that will help at all, because he's probably needing nutrients. But all I can do is pray for him. So, you know, I come home and I sit here. Sometimes I sit in the sun and get my lizard on, and I just check on all the kids, and I'm noticing shit today. They've been moving around today. So, yeah, I need to clean these windows again. Even though I just cleaned them, I need to clean them off again because I'm going to have to do another spray. Everything's growing, and with new growth comes bugs. The gnats are in full swing. I got gnats. Honestly, I could not be happier to see these annoying mofos. I would rather have gnats than I would rather have gnats over spider mites. I would rather have gnats like 2 times over before the fucking mealybugs. Mealybugs are scum of the earth. They scorch everything, and it is just near impossible to get rid of them. I would rather have the gnats because they're just annoying. They don't hurt anything. Oh, what I actually got on here to say, it was not my intent to rant about like my shitty day and how I'm feeling, because I know, and I told myself before starting this, it's like when it gets to this point where I'm getting emotionally, well, I won't even say I'm getting emotionally exhausted. I'm getting physically fatigued. I'm not there mentally yet. Like, I still got a lot of juice going on in here and in here. Like, I'm good so far. but the physical part of it is starting to get to me. The drives are getting to me a little bit, mostly because I have anxiety around my car. It's hot as fuck in the summer, and everybody that lives in the desert knows that once the summer comes and the heat comes, it just wreaks havoc on your car. Like, everybody is on the side of the road for either tire problems or something the fuck is going on when it gets hot. We're good when it's cold, but when it's hot, it's a problem. So it being hot, plus me putting 600 miles on my vehicle every week, minimum, has me a little nervous, to say the least. So I'm dropping baby off at the dealership tomorrow. I'm going to get her an oil change, and depending on what else they say is screaming at me, if it's in a reasonable range of doability financially, I might get that done too. I want to, but I'm also at the point where it's like, okay, they're really trying to make this egg grow. They're really trying to make this follicle grow. That is the goal. I also have to keep my eye and my finger right over the button to pay for the sperm. I'm trying hard not to tap into this money to pay for the sperm. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, so what I wanted to say about yesterday, I didn't get a chance to like really talk after, like, when I got home. I was just so tired. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to sleep and I'll do it today. I'm seeing signs, okay? I'm getting signs about what this cycle is about, okay? So yesterday and the appointment before, yes, yesterday's appointment and the appointment before, I had to take a different route home. The route that it has been taking me is the route where I see the baby's name. Okay? We've talked about this before. Signs, right? This particular route where I see the baby's name is spelled in a way that has been signifying to me that this is a girl. And I know I'm not explaining it right, but like I've said before, every time that I've been on a successful retrieval / transfer and been pregnant, I could tell without doing PGTA testing if it was a boy or a girl. The first time that I had a successful retrieval, I was taken on a route home, like way roundabout route, to where I saw the baby's name spelled in a masculine way. Also, the way that I was feeling and just all of the circumstances of that particular cycle told me that that was a boy. Call me crazy, I don't give a fuck, okay? Then the second time, it took me this particular route where I saw the baby's name spelt in a feminine way, and the way that I was feeling and all the circumstances of that pregnancy, I was like, this is a fucking girl. Okay? In between that last pregnancy and now, I've only seen the baby's name actually here in Arizona. These other times have always been in Cali, right? In between the time of the most recent loss and now, I've only seen the baby's name pop up one time, and it was here in Arizona, and it was spelled the masculine way. nothing was going on, but it was just shown to me. And I wonder if that was like a reminder of like, hey, this is not over. And just bitch, don't give up, right? But I did consider when I saw that, the fact that I saw it here in Arizona, that was also when I was considering trying another clinic here in Arizona rather than going back to LIC in Cali. I was considering it, and I did have an appointment with a clinic here, and I canceled it. I canceled it because it just didn't feel right. But other than that, I had seen no other signs. So fast forward to yesterday, right? Yesterday, everything was different, right? My appointment was different. There was an additional person in there. It was difficult locating the follicle. It was almost counted out as gone. Everything about it was different and difficult. And then my way home was a different route, like to an extent. Like the first part of it was not my normal way to go. It's very rare that I get taken this route where I see the baby's name, right? So the first part of it was seeing the baby's name and going that way. And then after that, it took me a different route that I was so lost. I had never been this way before. And so I thought about that all the way home. It's like, okay, it feels very much like this little bugger that we're trying to hold on to, and the one that's still here, that wants to be here, is a girl, strong ass girl. And the way that we're going to get her is going to be totally different. Does that make sense? Like, here's the baby, it's a girl, but the route that you normally take is not applicable here. It's going to be totally different. It might be a little bit harder. It's not going to make sense. It might be out of the way. You might feel a little bit lost. But trust the process. We're going to get you back on track to where you're trying to go and where you're needing to be. I know that sounds cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, so I should have just kept that to myself, but that was yesterday. Clear as day. That message was clear as day to me yesterday. There's a million routes that I could take to go home. I've been on like a handful of them. There's only been, this will probably be the fourth time that I've gone, at least this first part, home to where I see the baby's name spelled with in the feminine way. What's interesting is that the first time that I saw the baby's name somewhere the fuck else in Cali spelled the masculine way, I cannot replicate that route to save my life. I don't know where it was. I cannot find it. Cannot find it. Here's something else, right? The male, the sperm DNA chooses the sex of the baby. I'm not sure if you knew that or not, but I feel like I knew it, but it's not something that you think about all the time. So it's like a fact that you forget, because who the fuck's thinking about, But the sperm DNA decides the sex of the baby. So the last two pregnancies I had, I'm certain one was a boy and one was a girl, was determined, or like it was from that particular donor that I had. I no longer have the vials from that donor, and I've decided not to purchase any more from that donor because of finance issues. Not issues, but financial. It's a financial decision. The price increased with that particular bank and with this particular donor like 2 or 3 times. And I just won't pay that fee for one vial from this said donor. I just won't. So this is going to be from a totally new bank. I've mentioned it many times before. I've chosen this person. I'm just waiting to hit the button. And I don't know. It's just interesting that I'm getting signs for a girl with just the circumstances of this cycle. I could be totally the fuck off. I could be, you know, and if I am, then I am. I don't care. I just want a healthy baby. I don't care. I don't care. I did mention to some other people, not many, but I did mention to some other people that I feel right now like this version of myself feels like a boy mom. I feel like a boy mom. When I first started dreaming about having a child, I'm pretty sure I wanted a girl. For what reason, I don't know. But you know, you're just like the way you are and the way that you do life and just like what you're attracted to and what interests you and all the things I feel like should flow freely back and forth and be like, oh no, like just like your favorite color. I mean, just because your favorite color is blue one year doesn't mean that it has to be for the rest of your life. Like you could be attracted to other colors and be like, you know what, actually it's green. You know, like just things change. And so while at some points in my life I wanted a daughter, right now it feels a little weird to think about having a daughter. It just feels more natural and on point with saying, oh yeah, my son, my little boy. Yeah, getting signs for a girl. And she is eating this motherfucking estrogen up. And I need it to be for a reason. Like, because, you know, we're on these pills and you're making me do a double time, I need you to go ahead and grow. Come on. Because this is a lot. Have me fucking crying and shit. Anyways. The sun is going down. My microwave is open. Okay. That's the kind of day I've been having. I done dropped my purse. Who's that? Anyway, I done dropped my purse on the blacktop in the parking lot. Just flat out dropped it. Had dirt on it and everything. Just embarrassing. Today was a struggle day. And that's why I need to get in my little bubble. Actually, right now I need to go ahead and roll my hair before I be mad about tomorrow. I'm gonna roll my hair even though it doesn't want to be rolled. Look at this, it's straight. It doesn't want to be curly. I'm gonna roll my hair before I get any more tired. Close the microwave. Do I want a little snack? I need to hydrate. And I'm gonna just relax. I'm gonna go to bed early because I'm tired. So that's all I wanted to say. Bye. Good morning. I have something to show you. Same fucked up hair. Okay, I don't care. Let me show you something, a little nugget for me this morning. Hold on. Let me show you something. Look. Remember how I said, oh, my pepper looks funny. This is killing me. Okay. I have to do something with it because I will not have another start to my day like I did yesterday. But Oh, my pepper is like discolored. I don't know what's up with it. Look. My pepper turned orange. The fuck? That's why it was looking funny, because it was on its way to a different color. Still the only pepper. Um, I still have flowers here. They keep opening and closing, I guess. I don't know what's happening, but I tried. But this is such a cool experiment. Like, what's going on in here? That's so cool. I'm gonna put it back outside and give it some water. Hold on. Okay. So I'm back in my car. I've got baby back. I got my baby back, my car. And I feel so much better. I feel so much better, and I feel like calm and at ease and happy as it pertains with this whole car situation. And you know, I'm always stressing about like if my car is gonna make it another day. And it just so happens that today, me going ahead and getting some service done, the person that I normally deal with is off today, so I have to deal with somebody new. And this particular person that is new not only didn't sell me on all of the other things that I know that are on my list for like upcoming, but they also kind of explained to me the importance of like each section, because you know how they give you like, this failed, this was cautioned, this is suggested. And I've been with this particular dealership for a while now and have gotten these reports, and I have really never understood the order of importance. And I know that sounds wild. Obviously, the things that fail are the things that are yelling at me, but like the rest of the things, like caution and suggested, I'm like, okay, so you're telling me that of all of these things, out of all this like $5,000 worth of things that came up on my report, you're like, which part is like screaming at me that needs to be done aside from the things that failed, right? And I've never been able to get that answer. So this young man broke it down for me and said, okay, this is what you need to work on soon, like before your next oil change. This is what you need to work on if you start noticing this, then it's an emergency. This is what you need to work on as part of like the history of your car and da-da-da-da. It's not an emergency, but based on the age and the mileage and the da-da-da-da, your circumstances, this is where you're gonna need to end up. Not eventually, not right away, but in between there, right? And also, here are the individual items that need to be grouped together per time that you come for service, right? And I'm like, motherfucker, thank you. This is what I need to know. Like, which of these 15 things do I need to do first? And of those 15, which ones need to be done together? Beautiful explanation. And at the end of that, the cherry on top was, your car is very safe to drive. Like, there isn't anything to worry about. It's doing really well. That's the kind of shit that I needed to be told. That's all I needed to be told. It was like, you're okay, or you're not okay. And I'm just like, for me right now, today, I needed to hear that. Like, that is the lesson for me today, is that sometimes I just need to be told that I'm doing great. I'm doing just fine. You're gonna be okay. And not this in-between gray shit, this like kind of reassuring that's like very not fake, but like commercial and ambiguous, and just like, okay, like everything is gonna be fine, or oh, you know, like shit like that. I hate to be told, because first of all, that's not necessarily true. It's a blanketed statement. It's not really hitting to where I just need to be told in certain areas of my life, whether it's professional, personal, at the motherfucking dealership, wherever, you're looking good here. You're fine. It's fine. These are the things that we got to work on, but you're in a good place right now. That leaps and bounds does wonders for me. And that when he said that, that immediately calmed me down. It immediately made me feel at ease. And I could fucking cry right now because I'm on hormones and I'm just emotional, right? I fucking hate this. I hate it so much. I hate being emotional over like silly, trivial ass daily things. But I'm someone that obviously takes a message out of everything. And the message for me today was that I'm okay. I'm just fine. I'm so hard on myself. I'm always stressed out about things. My anxiety is always through the roof. Even when it doesn't seem like it is, it's because like I'm managing it. But I'm so hard on myself. And just to be told by a random person that I'm okay, it made me feel so much better. You know, with like everything going on in the world and the things that you have going on personally and the things that you have going on at home and the things that you have going on at work or with your friends or whatever, there's a lot to manage. And a lot of times I just feel like I'm floating, like I'm just out here floating on my own, like fucking untethered. And for someone to like grab and be like, yeah, like you have some things to work on, but in this moment, you're fine. It's such a grounding statement. And I didn't know how much I needed to like hear that to just feel like I could continue, like I'm fine, right? I work really hard at like just trying to be okay. And I don't think I get told, hey, you're doing okay, or hey, you're doing a good job, or hey, like I see the progress. I don't get told that enough in a way that I like, that just like hits to the core. You know what I mean? Like, there are people in my life that have these like very generic blanketed statements for me often, but I don't believe them because they're not tailored to me. They're not tailored to my circumstances. It's just like, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure that you get told this also, like, oh, everything will be okay. Everything will just work out. Oh. And I'm like, leave me alone. I will say that I am feeling better today than I did yesterday. But I'm still, it's hard. It's hard. Not because there's anything different than like my normal hardness, my normal daily hardness. It's just, I just feel like my heart is blown the fuck open with this, with these pills, honestly. And it's just hard for me to keep it together. Anyways, I just wanted to say that like I'm incredibly grateful. I'm grateful and I am blessed to have this very important tool still in good working condition, because I need this. I need this so much. And like I was saying before, I need to be able to allocate and focus my ducats on other areas of my life that I'm trying to work on simultaneously. And so to have one of my main resources be okay for a minute and just like, you know, is such a relief. Such a relief. Something else that is heightened during the times where I'm like on all these meds is that my social anxiety is out of control, and I don't want to be social with anyone, not with coworkers, not with, well, I mean, I guess it's mostly coworkers, but I don't want to talk on the phone to like loved ones, really. I'm not in the mood. Like how I feel right now, like today and yesterday, and I just want to crawl in a ball under a blanket and just be by myself and just be quiet. I don't have to be sleeping. I don't have to be doing anything. I just want to be quiet. And I don't necessarily want to be having to focus on someone else. Even if that someone else is trying to like check on me and put focus on me, I just don't want to put energy towards that. Like I just want to be. And I'm kind of struggling at the office right now because there's more people there than I'm used to. It's like a kind of a revolving door of people and their personalities and their eagerness, and I just want to be quiet and left alone to do my work and to do me. I don't want to have lunch with anybody. I don't want your donuts. I don't want, just leave me alone. And that's not to say like I'm not trying to be mean. I'm actually trying really, really hard to set and stick to my boundaries without coming off as like a bitch. I'm really trying to. And this is what I was trying to explain to someone else last night, is that like there is very much a difference between being territorial and being and having a boundary. And it's just interesting because this person, in my opinion, doesn't have healthy boundaries either. And I think that like I'm reminded of like how long it's been that I have had unhealthy boundaries and how that has shaped my life in a very unprogressive way. Like I don't want to be resentful and angry and bothered and irritated all the time because the world doesn't know that I have all these boundaries that I've never shared, that I've never stuck to. And so we're having that conversation last night after my terrible day, and I'm just reminded that I have to like keep doing the work. Even when other people have like a similar issue and they're not getting it and they're not yet on the path to doing the work, I have to keep doing the work and not let them get in my head about, oh, well, maybe like some of it could be you, some of it is unreasonable. No, a boundary is a boundary. And oftentimes, yes, you have to reiterate what that boundary is in order for people to learn it and like get used to you. Anyways, I'm fine. The car is fine. Lunch is over. I'm at my favorite park under a tree. It's 100 degrees right now. It's going to be 107 or 108 today. I think it's going to be 111 on Sunday, which, yay. But I'm going to get back to the office. What pill is that? The fuck? Why is there a pill right here? It's not one of my pills. And a leave. Okay. Let's toss that. Okay, I just said that I appreciated the mechanic or whatever. Ew. I just said that I appreciated the mechanic for always taking care of me, but also I hate when random people are in my car because there's always something changed. See, this is what I mean. I don't like things like that. I don't like random, miscellaneous, unnecessary things changed or like added to my environment. You know what I mean? Like, that wasn't in my car before. Why is it in my car now? Especially some random ass drugs. It wasn't. It's just an Aleve, but still, that's not mine. So how did it get there and why? Anyways, let me go back. I gotta go. The day is halfway over. I'm gonna go up here and eat this bitch's donuts and go back into my office. Thank you. Bye.